Hello man, how's it going? Welcome to the first recording of my series. This is going to be reflections of the audiobooks that I read. And as you guys know, the first audiobook that I'm reading is The Way of the Superior Man, the first audiobook I decided to read and go through. And I decided to make these little recordings with you guys just to reflect on what I'm learning and what I'm experiencing through these audiobooks, and hopefully to not only learn the knowledge but to share the knowledge and understand it better when I talk about it, so I can comprehend it better myself. So also, if you guys haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel. If you have, thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate your support. And without further ado, let's get into it. So I am 52 minutes in the video, the audiobook, so 52 minutes in. I'm not sure what chapter or what page, but 52 minutes in the video. And so far I'm going to share with you guys what I have picked up upon, key things that I have learned so far. I'm going to make 2 recordings, so this is going to be the first one because there's too much to cram into one video. The first thing is a meditational exercise that the author spoke about. It's a meditational exercise that you take half an hour out of your day, more if you can, to sit with yourself away from any distractions, almost like a detox, a dopamine detox. You sit with yourself away from every distraction, away from everyone, and you're really in a state of seeking your deepest motivation, your deepest desires, and you ask yourself some questions. What do I have to give to the world so I can die fulfilled? If I were to die in 3 days, what would I have to give? What would I have to do? What would I have to achieve so I can die fulfilled and happy? Just amazing questions that this guy came up with to ask yourself, to really find your deepest purpose and motivation. Because at the end of the day, it's within us. So that's something really cool he was saying. So that's the first thing that I picked up upon. I have not yet done this exercise myself, but I will try to get around to do it. And the second thing that he addressed so far, 52 minutes in, is the masculine and feminine nature. You know, I've learned a lot about the feminine nature. Obviously, I haven't learned that much. I still have such a long way to go to comprehend it. I'm going to listen to the audiobook a couple of times, which I recommend you do as well. But he spoke about the feminine nature as motion, as moving, as change. Life itself, feminine change is life itself. Life itself. You know, the weather, your mind, your body, you know, everything that's in motion, everything that's moving, the ocean, you know, the clouds, that's feminine nature, that's her nature. She's always moving. One minute she's there, one minute she's here. You know, she's always moving is something really cool that he talked about. And that your mind and your body is actually feminine nature as well, because it's always moving. You know, your mind is one way today, and then tomorrow it's another way. So that's really cool. And your body is always changing. The weather is always changing. She is always changing as well. And she is like the ocean. And you cannot understand the ocean with your mind. You have to really open up and understand something he said really, really amazing. He said, she is more for you than your mind can understand, and you are more than her mind can understand. That's something really amazing he said. Anyway, I can go on and on about it, but I can't really cram it into one video. But basically he was saying that a woman is doing her dance. Your mind is having its dance. Your heart and your body is having its dance, and all you can do is love that dance and dance with it, and to not fight against it. Something amazing he said. The masculine is very stable. The masculine is always giving. It's always giving. Regardless if it receives, it's always giving. That's what a superior man does. He always gives his gift, regardless if he receives. Something amazing he said. You know, I can go on and on about the little things he said, but I'm not going to cram into one video. But just learning about the masculine and feminine, and learning different types of things about the mind. I've never really come from the perspective before, and really cool things. So if you guys haven't already, I recommend you check out the audiobook and listen to it yourself. But these are just the things I've been picking up on and learning about. And yeah, so join me in my next recording where I cover what else I've picked up. 59 minutes in the video, the audiobook. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little recording, and like and subscribe and do what you gotta do, bro. Take care of yourself. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.